out on top in this one?
Oh, I don't know. That's the scary thing. I was actually we were talking over the vetoes ourselves quietly, and obviously we thought it was crazy for Mirage, but this is quite nice into the pistol round.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath there in the apartments. 3 kills coming in, all in favor of Cloud9. Current major champions going to town here as we kick off this North American derby. Still, NAF will do what they can. NAF doing a good job. No real reason for Cloud9 to push this whatsoever, but looks like the round is secure. No harm, no foul, and it will be 4 players surviving for Cloud9 there.
This is cool because these are both like North American teams that have obviously Cloud9 with the Major, Liquid with Summit, but different play styles that both of these teams have won these international events with, and different kind of feel to each of their styles. This Cloud9 one is just like hyper aggression, super visceral play style, very fast, and then Liquid is a little bit more cerebral to how they like to approach rounds. So I think that's going to be a great clash.
I think so. This is always going to be a good game, and I think the guys pointed out quite nicely on the desk, like Liquid, his team is definitely on the ascendance right now. They're looking better and better. The addition of Nafly, what a god he's proving to be in this lineup, and I can't wait to see how he develops into this tournament. Cloud9 definitely off the pace in Kiev, has to be said. I think a lot of teams where everyone's obviously after the major, not looking their best, haven't maybe practiced as much, but either way, there won't be a force buy here from Team Liquid, of course. They didn't actually get the bomb down, so I'm surprised to see that. Normally the default stance after you lose a pistol, no bombs planted, you force buy in the second round, right?
This is a bit more that cerebral style that's going to come out from them, where they do have the pistols, right? But they don't buy the armor with it, so they want to have the utility moving forward. They want to have a strong buy in that first gun round.
Sure.
Now, where it kind of sacrifices, obviously, is your ability to necessarily get too many kills, although we do see the Deagles being able to chime out and ring true pretty frequently, but that round, not so much.
They could force buy here, you know. The fact that, oh, no, maybe not. The fact they bought even P250s means they can't. There is an idea to suggest G2 running Na'Vi sometimes. Exactly. You lose the pistol cleanly, you do full eco on the second, and then if the team have bought like heavy SMGs like they have right here, you get Galil armor and a couple of flashbangs, you see what you can do.
Or even if you have a player with maybe 3 kills that it's able to drop the AK-47.
Absolutely. That's also the tactical purchase I've been trying to coordinate. You haven't really adopted it.
No, I have a little bit. I've flirted with it. That's a great nade. That is phenomenal nade damage in Banana. And yeah, this is an easy mop-up for Cloud9, although Automatic might go down at the end. Naf's certainly going to re-peek into this. Great shot.
Going to happen for him. Automatic won't be able to get that clean ace, but Rush to finish things off. A couple of kills on an eco, it's never too bad, but the game really begins now. As we'll get into it, round number 4, Zeus, arguably one of the most successful coaches. I guess he probably is the most successful coach of all time.
I don't even think you can argue with it anymore.
I just realized, as I said, he's got 3 majors under his belt now. Like, absolutely the most decorated, at least. It's difficult to gauge what he does, obviously, unless we're actually there, kind of see what it's like.
I think if you look at any of the other coaches, maybe only Threat can rival like the increase in play from the team once he takes over.
What he did with that team when he first joined was amazing. Like, he innovated a lot of the game.
Here's some good nades at mid. Pop flash just to force him back. No real battle for Banana control. They're just going to march right up mid. Nitro, Elish, Steel, and Naf. And actually, it's a great setup from Cloud9. Skadoodle holding the angle. He had a phenomenal clutch earlier, a phenomenal major. We'll see if he can keep it up here. There's a chance. The timing misses, and Elish tries to push the envelope, but Tarek takes him down, gets a second as well.
Really enjoyed that. That's Skadoodle. Yeah, sure, he misses the shot, but look what he does for Tarek. Betting set up there towards the junk area. It's going to be Stewie, though. Double orb setup going towards that T-steps. He's locked them in. And he might be able to find a few more kills. Doesn't look like he'll be ringing true just yet. They now know exactly where he is, but still the position is good.
Liquid has learned a lot on how to get out of tough situations. They have over a minute with which to toy with. And actually, this is a great call from Stewie. Fall back. Don't let yourself get picked off in that scenario. True. And now look at Automatic. The counter push, it's all down to timing, and Nitro's not ready for it. Didn't suspect it whatsoever. This is really dynamic playstyle coming out of Cloud9. We are going to see some weird situations here as both teams kind of playing and practicing against each other so frequently, you do have to switch things around. And Automatic catching him off guard, quite obviously. Naf is back at the T-stairs. And Cloud9 is content to just sit back, allow these ops to go to work. Stewie and Skadoodle with a double op setup. And Liquid's running out of time to get back into this round.
They certainly are.
What's the goal here? Just get some kills? Oh, it looks like they're going to save, actually.
So what they're going to say, they're going to save 2 AKs. They've got no residual cash ready to speak of. So they won't get any extra cash. They can't drop anything, but they'll probably force into it the next round. They'll just have to get pistols out. If they take full ecos and the other 3 players, the thing is the money will be in such different departments, right? So they might as well force with the Deagles, and that's probably what's going to happen. They still have a couple of smokes and Molotovs there, so it's not the worst save in the world, but yeah, just completely dictating the pace around there. Cloud9 opening picks, heading towards T-steps. That's very rare to see. And that lovely bait. You pointed out, Skadoodle, nice position. Doesn't hit the shot, but they don't even recognize the Tara could be towards that position in the corner, and he will nail them.
And obviously with that kind of a speed, right, you lose the ability to throw the proper Molotov to force him out of that position and everything along those lines. So just the pace that Liquid goes with backfires on him. Either way, 4-0, they do invest a little bit around this on the other guys. It's just armor and CZs, not too much in the utility, but obviously going to rely heavily on Twist and Naf to open things up, and that's entirely possible with those two guys.
Oh, the nade rings true. Steel takes it to the face as he gets towards the underpass here. Double AWP setup allows you to have one player towards B. It's not even the AWP there, I don't think. It looks like it's automatic. They've gone for the boost. Okay, my bad. It's going to be him boosted up on the corner. It's definitely what we call the fallen boost, allowing that AWP of Stewie 2K just to look right down there. As you can see, automatic at the bottom, Stewie on top, and it's going to be Skadoodle. Flashed again, but falls back to a more defensive line as they aim for some banana control here. They've got Stewie to take down, but this is looking quite nice. Stewie's so fast, and he does hit the shot, but can't find the frag.
You almost feel he deserves that one for how fast that flick over was, and the accuracy maintained with it as well is so impressive.
I agree.
Early losses for Team Liquid in terms of damage. No players dead yet, and they're just going to readjust to the B bomb site. There's 2 smokes, 1 flashbang, and a Molotov. It's just going to be that standard hit. Unfortunately, Automatic has Molotov, has a smoke as well. Liquid, if they just try and do this standard execute, they're going to run through a world of hurt.
Yeah, that's starting to take nade damage as well. CTs, 3 players on this side of the map. Automatic through the smoke, takes down Steel. It's a last-ditch attempt, a desperate flashbang. It doesn't actually hit Stewie, but Automatic caught reloading there. Tarek turns up in time, and it looks quite comfortable now for the Cloud9 squad. Now by the last hope, Nitro somehow gets a kill. This is getting sloppy from Cloud9 as they try and force the issue. The bomb hasn't even been attempted to be planted yet, but there it is. Nitro should actually get the plant here, and still a chance, but the wallbang narrowly missing out.
2 on 3. There is a chance. Both AK-47s, no nades left for the Liquid players, and Nitro is in a horrible spot. He's going to have to fight to the death. Naf as well, just to protect his teammate, will have to just stand and fight there. Slowly the retake comes in. 1 flashbang. There's the Molotov. No one affected by that. Nitro with the shot on a rush. Misses initially. Can go nowhere else. Naf has to do it all, and it's just too much to deal with. Cloud9's going to get their 5th.
All things considered, that wasn't too bad. They get the bomb down there, they find a couple of kills. Cloud9 really maybe a bit too aggressive there. They've got great money for sure, but no reason to throw guns away. It's going to get Liquid right back in the game now. As we mentioned, the CZ saving about $1,800 per player, and the loss bonus at its absolute maximum right now, so they can definitely buy up into this round. The AWP will come out for Nitro. And that's a discussion altogether, right? The fact that he's now this hybrid AWP, we believe that's the way the game should be played. And a hybrid AWP bringing out on the T-sub Inferno, what I would say is not really required. Does he expect a weakness here? He knows up against double AWPs. Maybe they'll go aggressive at the start and he can find an opening pick. I guess it's his mentality to see what he can do at the very start here.
Yeah, he's just posted up on T-ramp as the smoke from the nades clears. Legion Twist going to take over halls. No one's there for Cloud9. Rush hasn't really had to get involved in the action quite yet, has he? He's just been chilling over here in pit.
They haven't really come this side of the map. He has got 3 kills, but remember they were against the Pistols before. And it will be a very solid default here. The wallbang isn't too bad. Rush gets involved in round number 6 there. He didn't really want to, but we're seeing much more wallbangs come into the gameplay now on the T side. You can push the CTs right back and have a real suffocating effect on that side of the map just for the AKs going through the walls there. 1 minute 10, and still the default in full swing. Just trying to push the CTs back, bait out some utility. Skadoodle looking towards the bedroom. I don't think he has information that a Liege has gone past him. He would have spotted the leg. Not worth the shot. As the smoke will go down, he knows he's got a chance here to have a look towards second middle. Guaranteed kill. Takes him down. Well played, Skadoodle. Falls back and even uses that smoke as a getaway plan as they take the lead. That is a disaster for Liquid.
Yeah, that was very sloppy for Liquid as that smoke clears. I don't know if maybe they just didn't have the timing on it.
But the fact he peeks that so dry, you've got to question that. That's a little bit weird that he would even attempt that. And Skadoodle not done just yet. He'll find his second, but it could be replied by the hybrid AWP. That's the bomb down. 30 seconds here. Twists jumps out desperately, I have to say, as Nafly's left in a pretty impossible situation. Rush, we called him out at the start, but he gets 2 kills after getting wallbang, and that's going to be a pretty average round for Liquid. Didn't get much done at all. Good default at the start, though. Pushed the CDs back, baited out their utility. Mid-control came in, but not for long. Skadoodle ready and waiting.
Yeah, it's very worrying, and I think maybe that's why we're seeing this timeout. Liquid, this is not the Liquid we kind of have seen kind of rise up over the last few events. Definitely not at StarLadder.
Sure.
They're going to have to reconvene. I know the Desk talked a lot about how confident they have to be on their Inferno. They put up a hell of a game against SK on this map. It was incredible.
Yeah.
But they haven't even gotten the space to do anything along those lines. There's now 3 ops on the CT side. You'll see when you get back, and I imagine one of those certainly would have to be dropped.
We saw Astralis try on the T side of Mirage. What did you make of that? They've got one AWPer in that team, and they go for 3 of them on the T7 Mirage. I almost fell off my chair in anger. I was like, what are you doing? Are you trying to throw the game? Like, come on.
It's definitely interesting. 3 ops, I always feel is just too much. No
It's
matter
too much.
the situation.
Yeah, like the thing is, like, if they execute on you, which they're likely to do on these sort of rounds, and it's got a partial buy maximum loss bonus, right? CZ smokes, they'll go some B control and smoke you out. Then the AWPs have to retake on one of the most notoriously difficult bomb sites, like B. Very tight choke points. The AWPs really have a nightmare in there, and it will be a B play here. If the bomb gets planted, I'm saying Liquid can win this round.
They certainly can. Molotov's out. They're going right through the flames. How much progress can they make? Automatic, one of the only M4s, one of the 2 M4s, has a lot of work to do, and at least they've slowed things down from Team Liquid. So that's a good start. Still a chance, and actually Team Liquid sacrificed a lot to make that play happen. A lot of the nades have been used, obviously losing Twist. Skadoodle's here now as well. Tarek has an op, and he's in pit. Rush is in rap side of CT mid. Slow-paced as Nitro leads the way up. It'll be definite early warning system. There is still Naf maintaining presence at Banana. They're getting aggressive, though. They want the information, so he could have a fight on his hands any second now. Here come the nades over towards A. Naf's going to fall all the way back. He's got to get the bomb. Liquid's actually left the bomb down here, and there he goes. Now they have to fall all the way back, so miscue upon miscue for Team Liquid.
Not ideal, is it? Well, that's going to be the 5 versus 3. Looks like the triple AWP setup will live to fight another day. They'll boost 1 player up in towards CD spawn. 40 seconds here. They've got 1 Molotov and apparently an opening kill, but that's not going to win them the round. Automatic in such a good position here. They'll probably find all 3. There it is. Well played by Automatic. Good adjustment. And they pick up the 3rd AWP. So that's a good chance to get rid of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't upgrade anything for free, so why not take it again? That's an ace from Automatic. He did quite well in that round. Obviously, the aggression towards Banana, the stop initially in the final 3.
The good thing about Cloud9 is they've got multiple AWPers in this squad. You have got Skadoodle, Tarek, and Stewie, who I guess would all, well, Skadoodle all fall into that hybrid sort of role. Tarek
wasn't
wants to be an AWPer.
Wasn't that the joke when this lineup was formed? Was like there's no in-game leaders, but there's like 4 hoppers.
Yeah, but I guess maybe it will work. I don't know. I've never seen it be done. I've never seen it attempted. So maybe this is a new idea. We'll see what happens there. Double AWPs is what GT first brought to the table, but now running up towards B. And now we'll see whether the triple AWP setup can really do anything about this. He's got to retake his Skadoodle. Pushes down towards second middle. Bomb not planted. He's actually in T steps. What a blunder. Skadoodle has no idea. They're going to run past him. Surely he can't find the shot. This is absolutely everything and still finds it. It's such a chaotic round. It's really difficult to keep up and analyze that one. I will be honest. They've left the bomb in T-spawn by mistake after getting the B control.
I think what you can kind of say about it is they're just kind of sending Naf up Banana to see what he can get, and they obviously don't expect him to get both of those kills right off the bat. So then it's just like, oh, we actually could just walk right into B bomb site. But we're mostly spread out in a default for the rest of them.
Yeah.
Skadoodle, you have to say, for as much as he's been criticized in the past about being, passive and not taking over games, not taking the initiative, he's been pretty aggressive this game with mid-round peaks, with peaks down mid.
I've been calling him out for that for like 3 years now. And finally, like at the major, like, he can actually do what he wants. He's got that killer instinct now. He's evolved.
It was looking good, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And just to note, Ali's on 0 kills, 8 deaths. He's one of the absolute star players of this squad and hasn't got into this series just yet. Luckily, still found some form in the previous round. Ali does find his first. Finds Rush on the other side of the map. This is absolute pandemonium going on right now. All points to the map. Every facet being challenged as Molotovs come through. Both of these teams know each other inside out, of course. 4 and 4 for now. I'd give the edge slightly to Cloud9 considering Ali's and still low HP. Nitro now trying to open things up towards the B side of the map, but it will be Ali, as you can see, in towards Boiler.
That'd be a big kill to get if Tarek was going to stick around. He's not going to. Going to wrap around towards the bomb site. There's still nades left on Team Liquid. Plenty of opportunities. They do want to wrap on this bomb site. Naf and Alish looking to pressure in that direction. This is just going to be a hit towards that A site, though. It's double pit, so it's a great defense set up from Cloud9 for the moment. 45 seconds left on the clock. Still not making their move. Yeah.
What are they going to do here? All 4 players towards the arch right now. They have maybe 1 smoke remaining. That's in the back pocket of Naf. Flash is coming in, the commitment. This is such a difficult angle to take. You know those players can hit, and he's going to have an absolute shooting gallery here, quite literally. As 25 seconds come in towards the quad, 2 players will go, but if other the round is falling apart slowly, Elise will get 1 in return. 20 seconds remaining now. Tarek spots him towards the graveyard. Lovely shot, and that should secure the round. Nitro left at the AWP and fumbling towards that A-Bell area. 10 seconds needs to challenge Tarek here, and Tarek knows that he can just hold up, force the issue. Bomb will be planted though, safely for now. Tarek trying to deny it best he can, and he'll do it. Bomb does go down. Consolation prize there for Liquid, but remember, that is a harsh reset. They still have a bit of residual cash. The round before was quite clean with 3 players or so surviving, so they can buy up, but some drops have to be made. I'd say take a pause at this point. Perfect time for a pause. Definitely take one. If they don't, I'll be surprised. Either way, Skidoo getting it done.
Yeah, he's been great, and I think if you're Team Liquid, you're wrapping around that A bomb site, you turn the corner, and Skidoo takes that shot and pit. Your stomach just kind of sinks a little bit, doesn't it? You're just like, oh, we have a long way to go against such a strong offer. Double up in pit when Tarek was there as well. It almost sealed the round just in itself. So 8-1, no pause, but there is investment. Obviously, Team Liquid, they got 3 AK-47s, 1 UMP. And look at Skadoodle going for more. He's going to find Twist.
So
not even
better.
A chance for a shot.
It's awesome to see him taking those sort of picks, as he'll find the opener and funnel them almost instantly towards B. Bomb's still down in T steps, but he's already made his mark on the round. And now, what's the play here? We'll have a look at their utilities. 3 smokes, flashbangs, there is enough. But Nitro's been taken down to 46. Naf's just the UMP there. The only real map control they have is towards the top of B.
Henry, this is Liquid's map pick, and they're getting absolutely battered.
Getting the bottoms powdered right now.
Yeah,
not in a good
way.
I'm honest.
Yeah. Well, Elige over in Boiler are going to maintain some kind of control at top mid. Nitro's in a decent position out towards B to be able to gather information and punish anyone who pushes up. Question just remains, I mean, if you're Liquid, you can't just keep falling back and attempting a B hit. You have to be able to find success, force some rotates. They do have Molotovs to force guys like Stewie and Automatic out of these positions. They're at New Box and Dark, respectively. Boosted up as well. This is going to be painful.
We'll have a look if they can make any sort of dent to the B bomb side. Stewie, for now, has got to open shots, but Flashbang comes in from his side. He seems to suspect that Nitro could be there.
Well, Tarek just pushed up. Tarek and Rush are pushing up lane. That's a great shot from Stewie. They have all the information. The rotations are in as well, and Stewie using this pillar perfectly spots one out. There's Automatic. They've been baited right into it. Even though they do eventually get the offer, there's no chance. Naf, 14 HP in a 1 versus 3. Can't even get the bomb down. That's a great headshot on the Skadoodle, but they're turning the corner.
Ooh, he'll have to go for it now. They should take him down. The bomb we planted again. So money somewhat saved, but I think the eco has to come in next round. If they've got 3 players all in at this point, they're going to get 1900 next round with the 800 bonus as well. So there'll be a buy there. It just won't be ideal. I don't think you've caused enough financial destruction towards Cloud9 to even suggest a force buy at this point.
No, and that's the crazy thing is Cloud9 did such a good job earlier on of like hoarding money. You know, 4 players surviving multiple times that you can't even feel confident about your opponent's economy. If you're Team Liquid, you don't even feel close to that reset.
Well, it's nice to see Cloud9 back to this sort of form at least. And Kiev, I wasn't really impressed with them, I have to say. They looked like a flat squad there.
Listen, European teams have gotten back on the horse by beating up on American squads for a few years now.
Yeah,
might as well try it if you're Cloud9.
Give it a go. Well, it's going to look like just, I won't even class this as a partial buy. This is pretty much an eco. 1 set of armor and a couple of smokes, some pistols there. Nitro full eco. He wants to get that AWP out. Twists, another key player for Liquid, 2 and 9. Stealing these 3 kills, Nitro 4. And Cloud9 is looking absolutely dominant right now as Stewie finds that confidence once again. Bomb has gone down the last 2 rounds. They set up for an AXQ here. You can see Nitro and co getting the smokes lined up. Smokes towards the pit, the bomb site, and the library.
The ops of Cloud9 have just been so devastating to anything that Team Liquid wants to do.
Well, this is that playstyle G2 brought initially on this iteration of Inferno. Super aggressive walks, bouncing around different position every round. It got shut down eventually, but right now, Cloud9 are looking superb with it.
Yeah, and Team Liquid hasn't been able to find the answers. Steel is going to lurk through a smoke over towards the B bomb site. He's got a decent position, but the main hit is going to be here at this A bomb site. Just now taking top mid. Twist jumps out of balcony. Right around his own smoke. They are wrapping, but Automatic's here to hold him at bay for just a moment. Skadoodle's got to respond, and actually they're just going to go ahead and split towards that B site. They know Automatic is the second defender. They think it's weak, and Stewie misses a shot. That could spell his doom. Another one to follow up. Now they're getting close. He's still not landing anything. Just when we praise the ops, it betrays Stewie, but the bomb is down.
Oh, that's
Skadoodle nails a big shot to delay and slow this hit down from Team Liquid.
So they have to go around ruins here. They should be able to pick it up cleanly still. But there it is, still looking towards CT spawn. He will protect the members of Liquid there as they recover the bomb. Nitro holding in the garden. That should be round, and that's a really nice assertive call from Liquid there. Mid-round, knowing you get the pick towards Arch, call that banana split. You've already got the top of banana control, and Rush shouldn't have a shout within this one. The fact that Nitro's been baited to perfection, he won't check it, and down he goes. Nitro will get the killing blow, and a lifeline now of sorts for Liquid. That was pretty much an eco-round victory for them, and they do manage to find the opening kill at the Arch.
not just a lifeline. I mean, this could
It's
be the entire half. Yeah, there's no more money in Cloud9 after this next purchase. In fact, they have a couple players that are already weak in terms of the economy. So this is a real good chance here for Team Liquid to salvage this half. If they can win this round, all of a sudden, no matter how battered they were for the first 10, 11 rounds, they'll be right back into it. They'll be able to contend in a big way on this T side. Skadoodle with that op still gonna peek down mid. The double op setup is gone as well. Stewie could not afford one this round, and Automatic's back onto a CZ, so the B defense is gonna look much different than what Liquid has had to contend with.
Well, here we go. Liquid back on the horse. That's what it did there.
That was good.
Horses, you know?
I don't think it's been done before.
Well, I'm an innovator. That's what I like to do. I come in with a Pringle fedora, dropping lines like that. It's just natural to me, you know?
That's like holy moly, red beans and ravioli.
Can we just address that for a second? I asked Trace, have you had that in the chamber for a while? Have you been waiting to drop that iconic line in the best game potentially of the year? You dropped that?
Oh,
he goes, no, I just made it up. It's like, okay, well.
It did rhyme.
See you tomorrow. Cheers for turning off. But automatically it's down to the CZ here. 1 minute remaining. And still, it's up to Skadoodle here to hold them off. The bomb's still down to T steps. Liquid seem to be more than happy to leave it there time and time again. So the problem with that is, if they do get any sick openings and the round just unfolds before their eyes, they do have to run back and get that.
Yeah, but the way they're playing at the moment, they weren't really challenging for any of those early plays, so they're fine with it. Molotov into the cubby, see if anyone comes out. No one wanders into Nitro's crosshairs, and they're applying enough pressure to kind of worry the A defenders enough. Automatic has started to cheat back. Skadoodle with an op is in CT spawn. That means Automatic's going to go towards Library, pulling farther away from this B bomb site. It's all on Stewie. Again, and Automatic now coming back. He has a counter flash ready. It's coming in at the moment. No, he hasn't thrown it. There it is, and there's Stewie. Not able to get anything done, and Automatic out of position now, and only with the CZ. This could be a disaster, and he's not going to go in with the Molotov.
8 seconds, but the bomb is planted. It's looking quite good for Liquid now. The retake begins, and like we said, the B bomb site can be incredibly difficult to penetrate as the damage is inflicted. Automatic goes down to just 33 points of health. They might consider the save at this point. Money is tight, and it's unlikely they win this round with the deficit they have right now. They are investing it. Why are 2 players in towards Ruins right now? That's going to be Skadoodle and Automatic. They're waiting to at least see if they can find him a weapon, perhaps?
There's no smoke to get out. They have nothing. They know that this is being watched by Team Liquid, so they're going to have to fight for the retreat. So this is dangerous. That AWP is going to have to be abandoned by the rest of Cloud9. It's just kind of good luck. See what you got. Hope you get out okay.
Like a captain solemnly going down to the ship, perhaps?
Yeah, in a way. And actually, they are going to get away. This is a phenomenal captain.
Well, there we go.
This is like Machine driving the spaceship captain.
Exactly. That's
a throwback to EPO.
I was about to say that as well. 9-3, and it will be Liquid getting consecutive rounds there. And maybe this isn't just over yet. They can finish this off 9-6. They're right back in this game.
Well, I like the call from Cloud9 to stop going for that retake and at least safely get 2 people out. They ended up getting 3 with Skadoodle with the AWP, but because of this, they can really prevent Team Liquid from clawing all the way back to a close half. They can put a stop to it right here because they still have an M4, an AWP, 3 UMPs, and they have okay utility.
The UMP is actually super viable in Inferno. It's one of those maps where you're not like on cash, where you're just being executed on, dumped on. There's loads of little cubby holes and smokes you can deploy, a lot of tricks you can use to get close range and up close, as Tarek will demonstrate right now. Here's one of those tricks as he jumps up on the broken wall. The thing is, player already in towards the logs, and he'll find 1 kill. Nitro backs it up with a second. And it looks like Automatic's to be struggling here, down to 40 points of health, but he has got control of the logs, and Rush strikes towards the apartments there, but it looks like a Liquid round. Even more so now, Stewie's down to 25 points of health and pretty much fully removed from the round.
All that action occurred pretty much at the same exact time.
Yeah, I'm getting really tested here with the play-by-play. Not gonna lie. Trying my best.
Poor guy.
But 1 minute remaining, and it is up to Stewie to save the M4. He had the UMP before. But yeah, there's action all over the map right now, challenging multifacets of Inferno here.
It's like that aggression from Cloud9 has kept up, and Liquid finally has found the courage to challenge it, haven't they? It
should be 1 eco now. And that could potentially close out the game. Of the gun round at number 15 here. Round number 14 should spell just pistols, maybe PT50s for Cloud9. If they're listening to me, or if I was calling, I should say, they shouldn't be listening to me. That would be weird.
That would be weird.
You're rushing down middle, Jason. You're getting the HEs out, and you're causing the fireworks show at bottom of middle.
Okay.
And you're going to get stuck in. That's what I want to see.
All right. Pin him down at the nades. Maybe Stewie at banana.
He's at banana, spraying them down as they're running away from the nades being dropped and the ensuing CTs is funneling them up.
You've painted a great picture. I've run this strategy before. It doesn't usually turn out as perfectly as you say.
You've done it with me, haven't you? We've done it a few times online, and it really hasn't worked out. But sometimes, you know, when it does, it's the most satisfying thing you can ever have.
Was it? I think it was, I forget who it was, but there was actually the team that had a lot of success throwing those nades down, where some people, it starts to almost like go, it was so ineffective for a long time that I feel like T-side stopped respecting it, so they've kind of been able to run into those choke points, and then the nades all of a sudden have been having impact again. So.
Yeah, it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? The nades are so prolific for so long, then they stop doing them because they're not getting kills, and then all of a sudden the Ts start forgetting about them. Then it comes in, they start dropping them again, and it's a weird little cycle like that.
Well, they didn't listen to you.
No, it's a shame.
It is a shame.
But they will get some upgraded pistols here. Automatic will join Stewie with some body armor. Remember, Stewie saved his weapon from previous. So what's the play here? Any tricks coming into this one? No boosts on the A site. There is one towards B from what I can tell. I can see the map setting up, but Skadoodle strikes first, can't find the killing blow. Takes Steel down to 7 HP.
You've put a Liege over towards small pit, and there's one kill. It is a double pit. Rush hasn't shown himself quite yet. They are going to clear him out. And Stewie, again, you might as well just save this M4. Start backing away now. You're in CT spawn. No reason for you to stick around here. Automatic is all the way back towards T spawn. Going to go in the, I guess you call it the house? Those halls, and he's going to try and find one gun on the way out.
Yeah, we don't really have to call that position too much, but yes, the T-hall call it. As Automatic will find one. If he gets an AK here, that'd be excellent for him. Nafly knows that's a grave possibility. As he looks towards Romeo, we call that Romeo. He'll take down one.
All right.
I thought you might look at me weird if I said Romeo without any context.
No, I get it, but isn't Romeo and Juliet is the cobble thing, isn't it?
I don't know. I've always just called it that. The bottom of those steps, that little transit area between the T-halls and there. That's it. Romeo.
Isn't it called Romeo, though, because he called up to Juliet
exactly.
on the balcony?
Yeah. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But it will be Stewie disabling M4. Unfortunately, Automatic couldn't pick up that AK.
Well, they're going to turn the corner on him, and actually, yep, there it is. Right at the end, it's taken. Snatched out of his grasp.
He still has 49.50. That's not enough, like, the full buy. He's only on 3 kills, too. I didn't notice that. That's quite a under-the-radar sort of situation.
Yeah, because it felt like those double op setup was so dominant.
Yeah.
Maybe it was mostly
the triple op setup.
The triple op.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I did.
It's a distant memory now. It was 9-1 at that point.
Yes. And they have been slapped back. So this is now all of a sudden a very well put together half, especially recovery from Team Liquid. You have to give them props for that. Skadoodle peering down mid again with the AWP. Nitro has his, and that's over towards Banana. Naf again, just with how aggressive he's been. He's not afraid to go all on his own to take this portion of the map. He loves this fight. Now just going to go for a heads-up duel here, peeking out into the open.
Yeah, this is anyone's round, but solid B control from Team Liquid. You can see Nitro and Naf, of course, aggressive. Looking for that pick towards the coffins with Stewie. He's had some quiet form so far, but that's a big pickup for him. Nitro can't pull the trigger in time, and CTs will fall back to the side safely.
Nitro wanted to go for more.
Yeah,
great counter flash. That is well timed. As soon as Automatic gets that kill. Nice teamwork, and that, again, falling asleep at the wheel is Team Liquid. A steal again gets picked off, just wandering into Skadoodle's crosshairs for free. So it's a 3-on-5. We'll see what Liquid's got here. Skadoodle still watching for Rap. He's at the corner. You have Tarek and Rush. Crossfire in the bomb site and pit. Skadoodle again going to come up with one as a Liege crouches and tries to win that fight. It's Nitro's turn now. He's going to grab it with the op, and here's the peek. Skadoodle holding his nerve and grabbing the shoulder. That's great. Phenomenal round from Skadoodle. 10-5. A great start for C9. A comeback for Team Liquid, but it felt like they should have got to 6. But oh well, they're going to be happy with 5.
But remember, 9-1 down, and they go for the CZ eco towards middle. We said it was a lifeline. It was more like a life raft. It was absolutely brilliant. But it will be 10-5 at half, Moses. I still think anyone's game. And we'll have to find out after the break as to where this one leads us.
Intel Extreme Masters.
right, welcome back to the North American Derby. Cloud9 leads the pace right now, 10-5. Jason, before we get into it, I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Have you ever worn a fedora in real life in a serious way? Has it ever happened?
No, actually.
So like, imagine when you were at university,
Halloween.
they were kind of like popping at that point, people were actually wearing them. Maybe that could have been the time for you to try it out. Never happened?
No, they weren't really popping off when I was at university.
Really?
That was not the time of the fedora.
About 2007 for me in the UK, at least, people were wearing them, thinking it was cool.
You guys were a bit behind on the time.
Okay, fair enough. As we get into this one, it will be the pistol and a B rush from Cloud9. Nap's got his work cut out for him. He can't rise to the occasion, but Elise finally showing some form here. 2 headshots for him. It doesn't look like it might be enough here, as he has got Nitro to defend the B site. He'll have to go packing towards the ruins.
Oh, that's the bomb. Nitro, this bait set up for Team Liquid at the B bombs. Oh, what a turn from Skidoodle, but Elige is still there. You were right, he showed up in a big way. Slow to start in the first half. Stewie is going to try and get this bomb planted, and they're going to let him. 3-on-1, and actually I don't think Elige expected him to be in the open. That's a great kill. 1-on-2, now he's isolated a 1-on-1. There's the long range and immediate goosh, and he was almost able to get it. But Steel shuts it down. Great play from Elige.
What is the word you said? Immediate gooch?
Goosh.
Oh, it's in like the head exploding.
Calm down over there.
Immediate gooch.
Bloody hell.
All right, yeah, let's see what that means now. That makes more sense, if anything. It will be round number 2 coming in as we hold down the fort here at the casting desk. Good play from Team Liquid. That's a very common strategy. You might think a B rush is quite lazy, but as the game develops, it's turning out to be a very viable strategy. You're usually doing 2 nades at the very start to push back the aggression. Got 5 Glocks coming in towards B. Luckily, though, Team Liquid ready and waiting. Good shots from Elige.
I mean, listen, if it wasn't a bait setup for Team Liquid at that B bomb site, likely Cloud9 gets into the site and at least has, you know, maybe a 3-on-3 in that situation. But great play from Nitro, staying hidden the whole time. Elige with those 2 kills certainly helped out. But with the plant, this is what you were looking for in that first half, is going to be, there's no force buy in the second round. They'll save up for the AK-47s in the third round. And so far, Liquid's done a good job. Naf with 2 kills with the UMP.
Remember, they got the bomb down. And as we explained in the first half, it's AKs in the third. So this is pretty much full eco. If you get any kills here, that's great. If you just find 1, maybe 2 is ideal. If you get the bomb down, that's godlike. It's unlikely either of that will happen. 1 kill probably at the most. They have got PT50s, 5 versus 3. And now the T's is hoping that someone gets impatient, someone makes a mistake, someone gets frag hungry.
Not going to happen so far.
You can't at this point. And in such a game like this, when not so much is on the line, but you're against one of your absolute rivals in the scene right now. Like, you don't want to be giving up weapons and get one of your players tilted. Just telling them right now, you're in game lead, you're saying, no one pick, run the timer down, no one has to farm frags here.
Well, that NA Pride is a real thing, but on top of that, what I believe the winner of this goes to the stage games.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, in a way, there is big things on the line. You obviously don't get eliminated, but everyone wants to play on that Katowice stage. It's a stuff of legends.
It's amazing in there.
Yeah, it really is.
It's one of my... After Cologne 2015 as well, one of my first big stadium events. It was just unbelievable. I couldn't believe that it would lived up to the hype in so many ways. It's so cool to be in there.
You know, since we've done a Katowice, I don't think we've seen a Virtus Pro play on the stage here.
We have. They went against Fnatic
in
right, 2016, and they got blown out of the water. It was so hype they made it just about squeaked through, and they got wrecked by Fnatic 2-0.
Right. I'm incorrect. I remember that now.
Yeah, but it will be... Cloud9, they didn't actually bring out the AKs here. They got the bomb down and the pistol. They've opted to go for a partial buy, Jason. They keep their money about the 2K mark. This is very unorthodox.
It is. We did see a team do this recently. I want to say it was Hellraisers, who had the money to go for an AK buy and actually decided to stay down on the pistols. And it's because they have utility and they had a set thing for each smoke and each piece of utility they bought. It was used for a specific purpose and it worked beautifully. I don't know if Cloud9 can necessarily pull it off. We'll find out. Great nade onto Automatic. There's the swing out from Stewie. He goes down. Steel can't build upon it, but Nitro is here. He's running out of ammunition, so the Molotov going to help save his life. So much damage coming out from the flames, and Nitro's going to spin. Triple kill for him in the round, and there's Tarek. Nothing left to do but fall. So that investment obviously doesn't get done what it was designed for, but Team Liquid keep clawing back in, and that's no huge loss. It's just a bit of a curious buy, maybe to kind of temper the economy of Team Liquid. But there's still going to be rifles coming out in the 4th round, so not a huge deal.
Absolutely. Just a note for anyone who's not really keeping up with how the game is played, the AKs come out here, and that's considered somewhat of an advantage. It kind of stems from the pistol round and getting the bomb down, and the CT's normally up against it. But, like we mentioned, you get the CZ out utility, still with a chance to win the round. I guess you're not completely wrecked for this one, so you get 2 bites of the cherries, essentially. So if you lose that round, you still get the AKs out here.
It's an interesting idea.
Yeah, it's definitely a little more conservative, but it does kind of make sense overall. But here we go. will be round number 19 and still opening things up in emphatic fashion there. Takes an automatic towards the boiler room. That's up, and it will be a dink coming through that. That's a little wall bang.
Stewie's been dinked as well, and now Twist, this aggression, Rush isn't going to expect it whatsoever, but he's lost in the smoke. So Twist doesn't have the information. Nitro's pushed up. And Steel now coming through halls as well. There's Rush, he falls as well. And still Twist goes unnoticed. This is going to be so interesting when he decides to pounce and make his play. Not going to open the door, not going to give up the Q, and they're pushing up mid. There's 3 players here now, so there's no weak defense necessarily. Here comes Tarek close up. There's the dink with the SMG. The pop flash in towards mid, but Steel can't handle the spray. Naf will take care of it. He's going to upgrade to an AK-47 for free. That's a very nice round for Team Liquid.
Paying them back with a bit of aggression themselves. It's Steel to open things up there towards the border room. Manages to get out unscathed and eventually finds the massive upper hand for Team Liquid, and they capitalize on it. Nothing really done by Cloud9 there whatsoever. Liquid not even falling back to more defensive lines. It's actually holding towards top of middle, finding the kills, and now another eco for Cloud9. It's going to be double digits. Remember, we are 9-1 up on the Cloud9 side of the server. How they have fallen from grace.
That's not looking good, is it?
Absolutely
no
not.
timeouts yet for the C9 side as well.
This is a thing I've noticed about North American squad. They don't use as many as they should. You get 4 right in a game, and we haven't really seen any as of yet. I'd assume Zeus would be going in front of them, showing the T in front of the face and say, we need to take one, but his team right now are in cruise control. And Alige looking to get stuck in as he goes towards the T-steps there. Actually might find himself in a spot of bother. He does get one and tucking himself in towards the cubby hole. Nafly can bail him out as he gets all the kills. Alige will get one with the PT-50. Another clean sweep for Team Liquid as we tie things up 10-10.
Yeah, not afraid to challenge whatsoever.
I really loved that GIF the other day of Naf after
just
the
no
third
emotion.
place. Just that was
He's tying his shoe with one hand, high-fiving with the other.
Woo. It's like no emotion whatsoever.
I've only seen Naf show emotion once.
Yeah.
That was after they won E-League Season 2.
Yeah, well, that would make sense in Optic, right?
Yeah. That was funny. Yeah, so to continue, 10-10. The AWP is out on Skadoodle's hands. Still no AWP on Team Liquid side of things. They're building up some money, and there's your nades down mid, Henry. Nitro and Twist. Bomb Skadoodle to oblivion.
They know what's up. Nades down there, and Skadoodle, that's a huge scalp to take. Stewie takes the AWP now, and that's your job really done. Team Liquid doesn't get much better than that at the start. That's like max damage with the grenades, if you can nail that at the very start. Stewie does have a slight gap here, obviously face towards the arch. Nail the shot, Nitro. The thing is, from his angle, he can't see that gap's present. Yeah. He doesn't actually have any idea, so it's not like him being lazy or just trying to be overzealous there. He can't see the gap. It's actually really beneficial for Stewie. It landed in that sort of fashion. And he will find the 4-on-4 now.
It extinguished a Molotov, which is why it landed with that gap.
And just to note on that, I might have time to get this point in. We're seeing a lot more incendiary uses of Molotovs to deny smokes, especially on maps like Mirage towards window. It's a really cool thing to do. For that reason, you can actually make the smokes bloom before they get to their final destination. But there's Alige towards the bottom of Banana, and Stewie takes him down. That was always going to be such a tough spot, trying to bait out the AWP shot. Still a 3 versus 3 though, 45 seconds. I would give Cloud9 the upper hand considering the time remaining, and now the CT defense has to be spread so thin. You have 2 players towards Arch for now.
You got to like this call, though, from Team Liquid. 2 players on the wrap side. So they want to huddle over here. If it is a B hit, they'll have a quick rotation, but they need the information. They can actually take Stewie down and stop this. Rush has been spotted out, but Steel's in a tough spot. Flashbang goes high. Stewie's not even considering it. A great peek, and there's Twist as well with the last 2.
It's nice.
Liquid recover very well in that round.
That's excellent, actually. That was really well played by Twist at the end. He was almost non-existent in the first half. Alige battling there. Oh, this is like...
That's awesome.
Flashbacks there. Like, I'm not really sure how to describe that. That was weird, but we'll work on that. The replay machine is kind of...
It's wonky.
Yeah, it's having a bit of trouble today, but it's fine. 11-10, another partial buy here for Cloud9. Their loss bonus at maximum. They yet to post a round in the second half. Remember, 9-1 lead for them to 11-10 deficit. That's not ideal.
No, this is disaster for Cloud9. Molotovs come out, nades as well, but Alige isn't ready for that. So good opening. And now Naf's got to do everything. So much damage is done, but he cannot convert more than 1 kill. Great for Cloud9. Those Molotovs went way too deep on the defense.
That Molotov will try and deny the plant. It might not arrive in time, though, or even be deep enough. 3 versus 3 as Steel will steal one back. As Rush will be planting the bomb. They haven't recovered much more than one M4A4 here. Nitro looking for the flank towards CT spawn. That's not going to be present. 2
Molotovs, 1 smoke, and a handful of flashbangs for Team Liquid to make this retake happen. But Stewie takes the advantages away, doesn't he?
Yeah, pushes that smoke and manages to find the first kill. Gets the AWP as well. That's great for him. Another eco victory potentially coming here on Inferno. Twist will do everything he can to deny it. Stewie knows players looking towards his position. As a defuse comes in, Stewie finds another, and it's up to just Steel now. 1 versus 1, but I think the job is done. Even if he gets this kill, it's all over as the bomb goes off, and Cloud9 post their first round in the second half here, 6-1. And in equal fashion, that's exactly how Liquid got into their T half as well. It's the CZ play.
Yeah, towards the B bomb site as well. The utility going just too far for those defenders at the B site. And all 10 players on the server die. So Team Liquid's going to have a solid buy coming out. They're going to be okay. Same with Cloud9. And actually, they're starting to dwindle into the reserves behind this. Liquid still is going to have a decent amount, but Cloud9 haven't really had a chance to build up too much. And this is a timeout from Cloud9 to talk things over.
It makes sense. We're getting to the latter stages of this game now. It's been a very fast-paced game, I have to say. And it's 11-11. You've got money to buy. You've just won an eco, your first round there. You've kind of blown up the cobwebs. Now you can actually get going here. They won't get an AWP on Skadoodle. They could have afforded one. Like, Tarek spent $4,800 in this round. He still has $1,400 residual cash. So they're going against the AWP idea. But to be fair, Skadoodle has proven himself to be a very worthwhile rifle. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of AWPers have to be, I think. I don't think you can just be a one-trick pony. Otherwise, this is not going to work. It's a very expensive weapon to bring out.
Yeah, in today's like low economy game where you have to be able to win those kinds of rounds, it is critical for an operator to have those skills. Either way, 11-11, Team Liquid. Triple push towards Banana. Naf, Elige, and Nitro going to use their utility. And Elige is going to push down at least towards a broken wall to get some information. Great nade onto Stewie, down to 51. Yeah, another one, and if he hadn't fallen back, that might have been how they killed him in the Skadoodle earlier on.
We'll have to see if he gets away with it. Looks like he is. Towards the T-steps, 51 damage. Or HP remaining, I should say, 49 damage. His maximum.
Nitro's boosted up on that half wall at Banana, so he's going to peer down. That'll allow... Oh, no, not boosted up, excuse me. He's just right next to it.
You can jump up there yourself, but with the smoke there, I think that would be a great position for him. But now he can hold down regardless by himself, and he might consider jumping up. He is indeed on the wall now. Oh, no, just the car. I take it back again.
A mini-map. Well, the rest of Cloud9 taking over A halls, close towards mid, going to push up towards the top. Steel, Naf, and Twist have a very nice setup at this A bomb site. That is so many crossfires involved in this. One in Graveyard, one pit, one in the bomb site. And then you have Elige as well, who has pushed over towards CT spawn, watching for the wrap. You can get back towards B very quickly. Now, the tough part about this position from Elige is you can't necessarily stop players from wrapping around the bomb site. You can delay them if they do commit to that fight, obviously. But for the most part, it's just like the information. See how he handles it. He's going to have Tarek challenging him one-on-one. Two of the best duelists in North America, and Tarek, that's a clean win. That is a great win for him. Now Naf starts to feel some pressure in Graveyard, and with Tarek in that position, they're going to go back towards the B bomb site. Nitro's got so much, needs more. An overextension, Skadoodle punishes it. Now, these A defenders, they have to make a decision, and that's a great win from Steel.
I can't believe Tarek didn't execute him there. It seemed like he had him hook, line, and sinker.
Whoa, bomb's not going to get planted in time. Not even close. They might have just won it by default, and they have... I think Skadoodle, I noticed on the minimap, did he drop the bomb behind him trying to get a better position with the op? That could be a very costly blunder.
I think it could be, you know. That was like round done, really. Like Tarek was holding off the rotations even though he went down. And yet some sort of blunder did go down. Some tomfoolery, I think that's a very good word to bring to the table. But bomb going down, we thought it was locked in. I wasn't even paying attention to the time. It seemed like such a situation was clean for Cloud9. That's going to tilt them off the face of the planet, Jason. And it will be automatic with the AK. Skadoodle's still on the AWP. And we'll have to look back as to what happened there. Maybe we can look at the replays if the machine is back up and running. As we'll get into round number 24. It will be, obviously, I think a force buy of swords. Indeed, they are going to force up around the saved weaponry. UMP for Stewie. A couple of pistols into the mix, but not much utility. 2 smokes at the 1:25 mark is far from ideal, and that's not either. Trying to line himself up at the edge of the balcony there to just jump off and hold those ledges. Twist will just have to be in the pit now.
Still has the AWP, so you can see they're keeping it slow-paced, allowing them to hold an angle, hope someone's going to peek in, and he might just lead the way and try and find a shot towards this bomb site. 1 minute remaining. You imagine after that round, Cloud9 might try and speed things up to avoid a similar situation, but Skadoodle being given a lot of space to work with. There's no indication this is coming in as well. Steel is going to be the first point of contact, and Nitro's got to be careful. He doesn't know it, but if he turns the corner too much, he could just go down. There's the site defense. Nitro with the peek. They got to hold him in, but he wins against Skadoodle. Automatic with a great shot onto Twist. It's a 3-on-2, and all Nitro has to do is stay alive for his teammate to get here, and they are now. Naf's going to push through brackets. He's going to have a fight with Automatic, and that's a great win. Just as Automatic crouches with the op to take the shot. And Stewie, 1 versus 3, can get nothing done.
I love watching Nafly play, especially when he's facing or contesting angles like that. I sit behind him in Kiev, right? I just wanted to kind of get an idea of how he plays. He's got a super low sense, but his gameplay just looks so slick when he's going around corners. The crosshair placement's always on point. He knows what risks are up against him. And his AK work especially, I just find it really fun to watch. And I stood behind him for a whole half just like enjoying it and kind of like the calm calls he gives. And like, I guess with that no emotion also gives him a lot calmer presence on the server. He just always looked like he was under control all the time.
His personality does not match his playstyle whatsoever.
Yeah, I guess that's very true. And it will be 13-11. That force buy did manage to get Cloud9 a bomb, but overall, now Liquid in touching distance, and Cloud9 have just completely collapsed here in the second half. Remember, they've got one round, it's 8-1.
Yeah, that round with the plant, they weren't able to get down. Could end up sealing this for Liquid and Steel.
Outstays is welcome.
Yeah, yeah, he does. And he stops moving as well at the end, so Automatic has that deagle shot lined up with the plays.
Well, they'll try and deny that rifle pickup from Cloud9 there. Bit of a dicey spot to get it, but the smoke is good, and they should be able to get it in the hands of Rush. There it is.
Imagine he'd pass it over to someone like Stewie, who's got body armor at the very least.
That would make sense.
But Stewie's far away, so at the moment it's not even a thought in their mind. Aggressive defense towards top mid for Team Liquid. Nitro and Naf on the left side. There's a great flank from Elige. Double kill, 2 headshots.
Ooh.
And now the rest of Cloud9 just has to fall away, don't they? There it is, Naf with an off angle. Going to be able to take whoever he wants. Great play from Elige, shrinking the map down for Team Liquid. And what was it? This has been a 13-2 run for Team Liquid.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Something like that.
It's Cloud9 who don't seem to be doing much here at all in the second half. Like I said, the scoreline now 9-1. And Elige with the perfect flank, that godlike flank almost. It was such perfect timing. As we get to round number 26, the closing stage is now the first map. Remember, this was Liquid's pick. We were calling them out at the beginning. They're 9-1 down. We're like, oh, it's all gone wrong.
Oh, that's a great nade stack. Look at Automatic's HP down to 31. Yeah. Skadoodle stitched up as well just a bit, him and Tarek.
Yes, dropping the nukes there down towards the bottom of mid. Automatic will be on 31, and now they can fall back. And what's the play? It looks like a banana execute off the bat. Sometimes you have to just drop the set pieces when things go wrong and the defaults aren't working for you, losing the duels, and it doesn't feel like the team's like kind of synergizing correctly. I would call this as well. Just allow everyone to get their smokes down and get the bomb planted and maybe get into a clutch situation instead of just trying to get for one-for-one picks.
They've kind of wandered away from it, and I'm not sure. It feels like they're going to have to go back to it with Stewie with the bomb. They might try and get Tarek up alone or some kind of presence towards the 8 bomb site. I think that's mostly what they're worried with that flank, for instance, of Elige coming in. You want to make sure you have some presence on the other side of the map so that doesn't happen again. And also we saw Tarek trying to pinch that B bomb site earlier in the half, but yes, here they come towards A. Rush set up as a lurk. Stewie, Automatic, and Skadoodle poised to hit this B bomb site.
We'll see if it works out for them. All 5 of them make their way there now. She has a little bit of presence towards A. Didn't really do much from at all.
No.
Elige still ready and waiting. This is a common position. You sit wider so you can't get all through the smoke, and obviously it's a bit more difficult for them to check that position. And he's got a little gap in the smoke there. Surely spots Tarek, sprays, can't find him. But from Incendiary, double stacks it well. They do stack, so watch out for that. At least hold them on a leash for now. As the flashbang's coming, this is looking good for Elige, but he is taking a lot of damage with the flames.
You would have liked to see them space those out to run down the clock a little bit more. Now it's going to be a hard-fought defense. They know 2 are in the site. There goes 1. Naf's got to do more, not able to do it, but Steel through the smoke, going to keep things equalized. 3 on 3. Automatic spamming through, and now the smoke clears. Twist can make his move, and he finds Stewie. That's great, betrayed by Tarek.
Here we go, the 2-on-2 begins. Diffuse kits available, Steel finds yet another kill. Can Tarek do anything with this one? The spray is wild, but He can't control it, and it will be round number 15 picked up by Liquid there. They are looking dominant here. Steel, especially in the second half. Great play. Another fantastic player. I think that was a really good addition. Obviously, Zeus bringing in some Brazilian blood into the lineup seems to be working really well with this team. He's a great player and a great addition in terms of his personality. He seems like a really friendly presence and kind of like very calming for the team.
I know like Twist has been one of the more outgoing guys in terms of interviews and Twitter and everything like that since he's joined this Liquid roster. And he said, well, probably the best thing that Steel brings is he's just happy.
Absolutely.
Which we all
A
see
rare
from
thing.
Steel's interviews.
Yeah, the lovely chap.
He just has such a great mood
Aura.
and environment into the team, yeah.
Well, there we go. It's just going to be map points here. It's Liquid's map pick, and not really much to bring to the table here for Cloud9. 4 AK-47, Starek just down to Galil. Utility not there. They've got smokes and flashbangs, but no Molotovs, no HEs. It's clutching at straws time as Leech finds the first kill. He tags up Tarek at the very same time. That's huge. They're just going to go all in. He does even more damage. He's just bullying them here towards B. And what do they even do with this one, Jason? It looks like the round might be done at this point.
Yeah, there's just way too many low players taking engagements. Look how much utility has been used by both teams with still 1 minute and 15 seconds left on the clock. There's almost no nades left on Team Liquid. Steel's got a smoke, and that's it. Great shot from Nitro, just mopping up Stewie, and Tarek's going to be, I thought it would be a free kill.
Wow.
And he was, just as you sang Steel's praises.
Yeah, he fluffs his lines on that one. Well, they still should win the round. I said they were baited, bruv. Anything can and will happen as Tarek finds yet another on 23 HP. This is starting to go wrong for Team Liquid. And now, just down towards that A site, there's going to be one player in the pit. That's going to be Twitz. Leech waits in the library. Confident as ever, though. And a good flashbang from Twitz. If he commits on this one, it could be beneficial. And they're not going to deny the plant. And Elise still finds strong form there. 3 versus 1 for automatic. Surely he can't hold on to the lead here. And he'll have to work his way through. 2 more players, Twist and Naf, rotating in. They need to work together. Face at the very same time. As soon as he fires, peek. Not even required, Jason. There it is, 16-11 in favor.